Are you looking for a place to retire in Arizona and you don't want to break the bank, but you want to have amenities galore? Well, please watch my video today on Cantamia, which is out in Estrella Mountain Ranch in Goodyear, Arizona. We are going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly, give you all the information about living in Cantamia. Hi, I'm Kelly Norton, your AZ Realty lady at eXp Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate. Make sure you stay tuned for the whole video, as we have an amazing surprise for you today where I interview a resident here in Cantamia and we get her perspective of what it's like to live in Cantamia. And I will tell you, she at first was nervous to be on camera, and oh my gosh, she stole the show. So stay tuned. So welcome back. If you are new to my channel, I'm Kelly Norton. I'm known as the AZ Realty Lady. I'm a Valley native and a real estate agent of over 22 years right here in the Phoenix area. And today I want to give you a tour of what it's like to be living in Cantamia. Now, you might be wondering, where is this community? Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. Well, Cantamia is an age-restricted active adult community in Goodyear, Arizona. It's part of the master plan community, Estrella Mountain Ranch. Now, out in this community, there's one builder, it's Taylor Morrison, and this community was started, I would say about 2014, 2015 within the age-restricted section. Now, over in Estrella Mountain Ranch, the all-age area, that began right around 2000, right around that time frame. So the age-restricted active adult retirement community here is definitely newer. So that is one great thing, is most of the houses here aren't very old and you can still build homes. They have brand new homes available. And again, the builder here is Taylor Morrison. Your price point, I'm sure you are wondering, how much is it to purchase in this community? So right now, if you were to build one of their smaller floor plans, the base price on this is going to be in that low 300 to mid 300 price range. Now remember, if you want a lot that maybe is a little bit bigger or backs to a green space, then you're going to be having a little bit of a lot premium for that. It might be 10,000, might be 30,000, just depends on the lot itself. And then you have some upgrades. So I would count on maybe 15 to 20% that you're going to do in upgrades in structural and at the design center. So Cantamia is a guard-gated community. So in Arizona, there's a lot of different 55 plus active adult communities, and there are several that are guard-gated, and this is one of those. So very exclusive feel out here, and you are surrounded by the Estrella Mountains. So that is actually a really positive thing if you love the outdoors, because you can go and mountain bike, you can hike right outside your community, because this part of the community, Cantamia, within Estrella Mountain Ranch, is actually pushed back to the south side, and right across from the entrance of the community is the Estrella Mountain foothills. So you literally can walk right outside the community and walk to the east, and there is a playground for you of mountains and trails. So you can definitely get some fresh air, some exercise. I've even seen people just kind of walking on the flatter area with their dogs too. You also have a ton of trails within the community, walking paths. You have a beautiful community center here, which I'm standing outside of the community center. And you can see there's a lake right over my corner, the corner of my shoulder here. And you do have in the community catch and release fishing. There's a gorgeous pool. There's bocce ball here. You also have shuffleboard. The pool area is a heated pool, and there is beautiful sun sail areas too. So maybe you don't want a lot of sunshine on you. They do have areas where it's shaded different times of the day to help you out with that. This is a super active community, and I have heard some of the sales agents in the new sales office say that a lot of the folks here still are working. So whether you're ready to retire now or you want to still work and then retire but still buy the house now, this is definitely an option for you because of that affordability range. Again, you can get into this community under that 400,000 range, and if you wanted to buy one of the houses on the resale market, there is one that is 1,300 square feet. That's going to be in that low 400 range. That'll have your landscaping and everything is all ready for you. Now, proximity to the valley. So Goodyear is more of a southwest community here in the valley, and we'll show you on the map. Your main way to the community is going to be the I-10. There's a couple different exits that you can take, and then within Estrella Mountain Ranch there's one main artery that comes in, and then you just keep on going straight to get to Cantamia. Now, drive distances. So hospitals, you're going to be about 30 minutes away. There is an urgent care in the community that's a Banner urgent care. You also have a Safeway within the community, a Walgreens, and a couple fast foods, coffee shops, different things like that. So your basic needs are going to be met here. Now within your community, as far as dining, restaurants, this community does not have a full country club feel. So I want to just kind of give you a feel of what it's like. If you're looking for a trilogy, or you're looking for one of those kind of Sun City properties that have that real resort style country club feel, where you've got restaurants and you've got a lot of bars and you've got just so much in the community, this has all of your basic needs. However, no full service restaurant. There is a little cafe and there is a bar. So they do have a bar, but there's limited hours with these. So you can definitely get breakfast and lunch, but if you're looking for a sit down dining experience, this isn't gonna offer you that within the community. But the good news is that you do have 2 sit down full service restaurants outside of Cantamia that's inside Estrella Mountain Ranch. So that's going to be the Mexican Cantina that you'll find in the Presidio Club of Estrella Mountain Ranch. So that's going to be about an 8 to 10 minute drive from here. And then the other one is going to be the Grill, which is going to be at the Star Point Residence Club. And that one's going to be, again, about a 6 to 8 minute drive from here. So you do have 2 restaurants. They're just outside of your guard gated active adult community, but they're still within the master planned community. So if you're looking for more options for dining, it's going to be about a 20 to 30 minute drive. You're going to need to go towards the I-10. It's about 20 minutes to a Target. It's about 20 to 25 minutes to the newest Costco, which is located in Buckeye off the I-10. And they are building a really big mall in that area too. So until that mall is built in the next year to 2, your options right now are going to be Westgate, which is in Glendale. And then there's a lot of shopping right there in Goodyear, right off of the I-10, which is about 20 minutes away. But your big mall is definitely going to be the new mall in Buckeye, 20 to 25 minute drive. As far as any plans for anything to be built right here around Cantamia or right around Estrella Mountain Ranch, so far I've not heard of any big plans to have any major mall built over here. That's going to be the closest one. So I hope that you're enjoying the videos so far. If you wouldn't mind, if you like the content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click that bell if you want to be notified when I put up new videos. If you want a tour of the area, or maybe you have no idea where to begin, just feel free to call me or text me. It's the best way to reach me, and I'd be happy to go over what your wants and needs are for your upcoming relocation or your move. Maybe you're even moving within the valley, and that's fine too. So stay tuned, there's more to the video. And remember, in Arizona, your agent does need to be with you on your first visit. If you want to have that agent represent you and be paid by the builder, they need to be with you on your first visit to any model homes. So again, stay tuned, we're coming right back. So when I have people that tell me that they're coming from a lake property, maybe in Washington, or they're used to having the ocean in California, they're used to having some sort of body of water around them, this community really helps fulfill that need. I have Harmony Lake behind me here. This is the main lake of Cantamia that's closest to the clubhouse. And when you're sitting at the pool here, this is your view. They also have a fire pit here, so on the colder evenings, they do have this going. And the view here is beautiful. There's ducks, there's birds, and it is catch and release as well. So if you like to go fishing, you can do that. You can also fish over in Estrella Mountain Ranch. So that's another bonus for you. You have North and South Lake over there. So this stunning pool area, the great thing about it is that it gets used all year round. There is a heated pool here, but a lot of folks that live in Arizona and retiring in Arizona are used to colder climates. So it's December and there's folks that are out at the pool in their bathing suit and it's quite comfortable for them. So Again, mild winters out here in Arizona, so it really is a climate that so many people want to enjoy, whether it's part-time or full-time. And you do have a lot of full-time residents here in Cantamia, but just like any other retirement area in the valley, there are a lot of folks that just have it as a second home. But I would say of most of the communities, this one has more full-time residents that I have come across in this community. All right, so I have Becky here, and she's a resident in Cantamia. So I just wanted to impromptu just grabbed her on a walk and asked her if I could ask her a couple questions. So this isn't scripted, this is just off the cuff. But Becky, thank you for allowing the opportunity for the viewers to get a firsthand perspective of what it might be like to live here. So first, where did you move from?
Well, we're snowbirds, and we come from Vancouver, Canada.
Nice. That's a ways.
Yeah, well, it's not a bad drive at all.
Perfect.
We looked around a lot where we wanted to spend our winters before we decided on this. It was just had everything we wanted.
That is amazing.
And we've just come back from art class.
Perfect.
So
she's here with her friend, and they were walking along, and they had just gotten finished doing some art. What did you do over in the art class?
Pottery today.
Pottery.
I'm
nice.
Really enjoying it, and glass fusion and just everything. And I've taken up pickleball since I've been here, and that's actually my sister. So we came first. She came to visit, bought her own place here.
Nice. That happens a lot, actually.
We have a brother coming, and I suspect he'll be doing that.
Oh,
too.
yes. Very common. A lot of times people they'll come visit, and they love it so much, and they end up staying. So favorite thing about living here in Cantamia?
Oh, I don't know where to start. It's got every amenity. I feel like I'm on vacation every day.
That is the best. And that's what you want. Are you retired then?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you want in retirement. You want to feel like you're on vacation. That's
every
wonderful.
Day.
Every day. Yes, every single day. So you can do your sit-ups on this outdoor fitness course here in Cantamia. You have a fitness course that goes all the way around your community center. So having a little fun here for you, but it is an option. If you want to be outside, like right now, end of December, beautiful weather, and you can be outside, be amongst other people, and not be crammed inside a little gym trying to do your workout. So I have pickleball right here next to me. A lot of my clients will say, how many pickleball courts are in each community? So out here at Cantamia, there's 6 pickleball courts. There's 4 here, and then there's 2 over here, which I think is more of a championship court. I've actually never seen anyone playing on this one over here, but this one here is somewhat busy. Again, 1,700 homes here. Some people might not think that that's enough pickleball, but there's been times here where I've seen open courts. So I think it just depends. Again, very active community, and there's still residents here that work. So there's some availability on these courts. Sometimes just depends what time of day and what time of year. Now over here, you may want to have a little horseshoe action in Cantamia. And so they actually have a built-in horseshoe course over here. So they have a couple set up, and not a bad view. You have a lake behind here too. So again, there's this beautiful walkway that goes all around all these different community center areas, and a lot for you to do. So it's really just a very inviting and active community. So the size of this community is very comfortable for most. Some of our communities out here have 3,000, 4,000 homes, and this one is going to have about 1,700 homes. So not too large, definitely a comfortable size, and you do have a couple options as far as amenities. So you do have all your amenities that are here at the community, which include the Arts Center. You have tennis. You have pickleball. There's even a little dog park for you. They have an outdoor exercise area. They have the fitness center inside. They have a community gathering area inside, as well as a little cafe and the bar. And then you have the pool out here. Now, one unique amenity here at Cantamia is that there is an ADA accessible ramp access pool. And this is at the indoor pool. So this is great for residents that may have struggle getting into the pool on a typical step. So The ramp over on the far side there is ADA accessible. You do have the option, not included in your HOA dues, which by the way, I'll put the Cantamia HOA dues up here for you. But if you want to have access to another fitness area, 2 more actually, you want to have access to just a little bit more, maybe you have grandkids, and when your grandkids come, maybe you want to have access to a water park, splash pads, water slides, and the whole 9 yards, you can get an additional membership over in Estrella Mountain Ranch to their amenities and their clubhouses. So they have 2 of them over there, which is the Presidio Club, and then also they have the Star Point Residence Club. So both of those are available. And Presidio is my favorite. It just seems to be a little quieter. It actually, to me, is a little more resembling this feel here, just a little quieter. It still has a little splash pad in the pool. So definitely still kid friendly. But it's just not quite as busy. It is the newer of the clubs, and it's also over in an area where there are building some newer homes. So maybe it's just not as busy yet, but I just love that center. Now, some of the houses in different communities that are age restricted in the valley, you'll see there are some 2 stories, especially say Pebble Creek. There's some 2-story options. Out here, it's all single story. So Cantamia, which by the way, Cantamia is 1 word. So if you're trying to Google it or look something up with Cantamia, it's 1 word, Cantamia. And there's no 2 stories in this community. So everything is a single story. And when they were building the houses, when they first started, there's some houses that are what we call like a Gemini twin home, where it has a shared wall at the garage, so the 2 houses are connected. So there are options besides just a single family detached home here, but they would have to come up on the resale market. They aren't building those types of homes anymore. So if you want to build a home, it's definitely going to be one of those single family detached homes by Taylor Morrison. And if you're interested in learning more about those homes and those models, I do have other videos about Taylor Morrison, Cantamia, so you can certainly watch those videos. Or if you want to have a tour of the area, this community or any other, just feel free to reach out to me. You can call me or text me. It is the best way to reach me. And of course, you can subscribe to the channel and you'll be updated when I put up new videos about this community and others. So one thing I wanted to share with you that I mentioned earlier in the video is these Gemini twin home style properties. So behind me, I actually have one of these. I think this used to be one of the models when they had first opened up the community. And again, this would have to be on the resale market. So they are not building these new construction, but if you are interested in something that maybe has a little bit more of a manageable backyard and not too much square footage and a little bit more budget friendly, then these could definitely be an option for you. And I can certainly set you up on a search to let you know when these properties are coming available on the market. So if you're interested in something like that, just call me or text me. You can also go to my website and even sign up there to be notified. So that's azrealtylady.com. Otherwise, if it's easier for you, just call me, text me. That's totally fine. And also feel free to subscribe to the channel and click that little bell to be notified when I put up new videos. But to be informed about these, let me know, and I'd be happy to set you up on a search for that. So I'm over in the model home park now. So square footage wise, you can pick up a 1,200, 1,300 square foot home and go all the way up to 2,300 square feet or so. One thing to know about Cantamia is that if you are looking for a really large home, this community really doesn't have an expansive, really large home. So some of the other communities you can get a 3,000 square foot, 3,500 square foot home. Here, you're gonna max out in that mid 2,000 square foot range. So just something to make sure that you're aware of if you are planning on retiring in Cantamia. I hope that you enjoyed the video about Cantamia out here in Estrella Mountain Ranch. And if you're interested in more information about the community, just call me or text me. I would be more than happy to have a conversation with you, talk about your wants and your needs with your upcoming move out here. And I hope that you love it enough and want to become a future resident. Take care. Have a great day.